Okay, let's take a look at creating box plots. First thing I'll do is set my working directory to c://temp. There we go. And I'm first just going to look at working with just a set of data. Let's see, 1, 5, 12, 21, 33, 50, 44, 63, 21, 101, and 3. And box plot, I think that's all together. Do X. And do it, add run all. And that gives us our box plot. Now, remember a box plot, this bottom bar here is your minimum value, which is 1. This top one here is your maximum value, which is 101. This first horizontal line right here, the longer one, that's your Q1. This right here, this darker one here is your Q2 or your median. And this one is Q3. Now, what good is this? Well, and there's probably a way to change this without turning your head. But if you turn your head to the left and you're looking at it sideways, it looks like all the data is over here on the left side, which means it's skewed. And since all the data looks like it's on the left-hand side, it's skewed right. So it helps you to understand how the data is spread out. Okay. Now, let me go back to the CSV file I started with here. I got one called Business CSV and 3 columns, year, sales, and profit. And I want to see what the histogram is for profit. So I'm going to, down here, read in that file, read.csv, and I call it a business.csv. And then I'll have box plot, Y $, what do I call it, profit. And the case has to match on that. And so let's do an edit run all. Okay. Again, if you turn your head left, rotate it to the left, and look at it sideways, then this right here is your min. This is your max. That's Q1, Q2, and Q3. And if I turn my head, it looks like it's data's kind of in the middle. It's data symmetric. So it helps you understand the distribution of your data. Again, I don't know all the parameters for box plots. There's probably one where I can rotate it. Actually, I got up on my I got 2 screens. So let me just Google that, just to show you. Box plot, rotate, rotate R programming. Okay. Yeah, it may not be as easy as I thought. Here's a 1, and I know you can't see this, and that's okay. There's a box plot, and here's one where they rotate it. Okay, so it looks like it has some of the same parameters as the other one. Now, how long did that take me to find it? 20 seconds. So, I could sit here and guess, what these should be. This has main. Again, that puts our title on there. I don't know what this is. Profit for XYZ company. Give it some kind of title. If I do an edit run all, and put some title up top. Looks like I can put an X label on there too, which we already saw. I don't necessarily have an X-axis there though. Border horizontal equals true. That must be how you flip it. Horizontal equals true. And edit, run all. That's interesting. That must not be it. notch. That was another one to have there. Notch is equal true. Ah, I don't have my parentheses in the right place. Let's try that again. Horizontal equals true. Edit run all. It didn't flip it. Of course, I can't spell. That's a big thing. Edit run all. There we go. This is typically now we don't want to have to rotate our head. Took me a couple minutes to figure out how to do it, but there's plenty of examples out here. Once you get your first graph, get first started, then you can start exploring. Now, maybe I want to figure out how to label these. They actually have an example I'm looking at, notch equals true, and I'm not even sure what that does. Let's try it, just for fun. Notch equals true. Puts a notch at the meridian, or median, sorry, meridian. I don't like that. Not sure why you'd have that feature. I'd really like to have labels on there. So let me go back to my other screen here, and I'm gonna search for R programming, BoxPlot, and let's see, BoxPlot and labels. I'll just say labels. I don't want X label and Y label, so that's probably what it's going to give me. Yeah, it's giving me X label. Violin plots. Boy, they got some interesting ones here. Labels for 5 number summary. Actually, let me run that again. Put that back where it was. There we go. Okay. See if I'm not finding anything that allows me to label them. I guess that's okay though. But that's our blocks plot. What I'd really like to do is I'd like it to put the min, Q1, median, Q3, and max above those. But maybe it's not possible. We're going to see another function that'll actually give us that information. So we could not only create the graph, but then over here I could print that information out. I'm not going to do it in this video. And that shows you how to create a box plot.